Well, let's take you back to a story from earlier in the year that we're still following. It's the case against a group from Zandspruit. They're accused of mob attacks. They're back in court today. It's 13 men and women are going to appear in the Roodepoort Magistrates Court today. They've been behind bars since May for their alleged involvement in the deaths of 8 people. It was a terribly gruesome story. Suspected criminals were gathering. They were then gathered, beaten and doused with petrol and then set alight. And justice, it seems, up to now, Kaya, has been awaiting. Kaya Kumalo, you're covering the story for us. Today is the day we're expecting to see what happens inside court.
Well, that's right, Gareth. So we do believe that the suspects will be coming to this particular court here by Roodepoort Magistrates Court. So they'll be applying for bail. But also this particular case really has been riddled with a lot of delays. There was one particular instance where the magistrate was fuming purely because some of the suspects did not show up in court because of some logistical challenges that they had. But now there's a very clear instruction that there should be concerted efforts from the side of prosecutors alongside the police and correctional services to make sure that all the suspects do come here. But a very gruesome case, Gareth, where about 8 boys eventually died in Zandspruit. And we know the challenges around that particular area when it comes to crime. And subsequent to this particular incident of mob justice, Police Minister Bekele announced that there'll be a special team that will be focusing on crime around Zandspruit and focusing around the issue also of rape, because those are some of the criminal incidents that are quite rife in that particular area.
And Kaya, just as you tell me in your final answer what time court gets underway, are we expecting any of the family members, any protesters, any supporters outside court today?
So we're expecting the court to start exactly at 9 o'clock. So more often than not, some family members of the deceased would always come to court just to hear the proceedings and really to witness also, and really see the suspect, really to come to terms with them. But we're expecting them as well to come through today. But in the main, it's going to be about bail application. And the magistrate has really made it clear that now this matter should be finalized so that justice should prevail.
All right, Kaya Kumalo for the moment for us out in Roodepoort. It's the 13 men and a woman appearing at the Roodepoort Magistrates Court today to do with that mob justice attack in Zandspruit. 8 people killed gruesomely as well earlier this year. Back to him.